we are. Here I are. Are you here? I'm here. Okay, so let's move this screen over here. Okay, that looks good. We don't need that screen. We can get rid of that screen. That one up there. Streaming will start soon. Streaming will start now. And it's, well, there we go. There we go. Streaming will start now. It's noon. Definitely noonish. Good night at the Oasis. Bus 12. Okay. Got the window here. Thank you. I thought about shifting, putting in shift, but I tried. I have done manual shifting in this. I think even did the 18 speed once. 18 speed was too many for me. There's like a 300 RPM difference between the gears. So I. Oh, a sec, let me fix some things here. So I never knew what gear I should be in. And shifting down was bad. It came to a corner. Okay, I know I need to be several gears down. I have no idea what's a good gear for a corner. I guess you get used to it as you drive, but I didn't. The brake problem I found. Enough room there, buddy? I tried floating the gears, as in not using the clutch to shift, and I've done it on my car. I've got a 5-speed Mazda 3. You can feel it. You back off the gas, like you're on the gas. You back off the gas enough, and it'll just easily pull right out of gear. And your revs are matched, it easily just slips into the next gear. You can just feel it go in. It's really nice. But there's not that tactile feedback in this on the shifter, so it's a lot of matching the revs and shifting when the revs are matched, but you know, it's a lot harder to tell. Good day. Sorry, I was just talking about shifting there, and I noticed there's somebody there. Hades Realm. Ah, well. I'm glad that Hades Realm is watching. I didn't realize that. How's the reception down there in Hades? I would assume that the workers in Hades get good reception, and the inhabitants get shitty reception, dropouts, just to torture them. Network errors, and status messages telling them to do Hades YN. Hades Young New York. Sorry. I'm sorry. But I'm, buenos dias. Sorry, I'm, A, I've always been bad with names, and B, I'm old. So I have the old card excuse, but, glad that you're here. Buenos dias. I wonder if you did just type in Buenos, weather Buenos. I'm not sure how this works. I know if you put the country, it gets upset. Ah, Buenos, US. Hey, well, it's nice in Buenos. Not what you wanted, I know. It's funny, there's a place in the US called Buenos. I wonder if it's near the Mexican border. Or I wonder if it's full of expats from Buenos Aires. That's funny. Oh, maybe Buenos underscore Aires. Is that what you're going to try? Springfield. Well, there's a Springfield. Yeah. It's on the Midwest expansion. I've driven to Springfield. I did not see any of the Simpsons. I know. I know. I know. That's what it does. It just picks a random one. Yeah. Like saying yes. Well, yes. What's your main street called in your town? Main Street? Oh, really? Or in Canada? Um, in Canada, anyways, every town, every city has a Queen Street and a King Street.
Go straight up.
Maybe not in Oregon. I don't know. Ah, interesting. Portland, Oregon. We're running out of daylight here. We're going to have to change the clocks here in a minute. I've got the Grimes autumn mode. I just looked over at my map, and yes, I have on the bottom of my channel, part of my channel, I have an extension that tracks where my viewers are from, and there's a little map, I think, of Brazil. Nice quiet water there. Geez, it'd be nice for fishing. Oops. This would be nice for going slow. Ooh, looks like giant gas tanks, but I think they're forklifts without the forklift.
Keep right.
Well, I've gotten in the habit of doing it. I mean, if you're inside, this is cool too. I've got Christmas here. Okay, I've got lights at the top of the screen. I've got let's stop here and piss people off behind us. I got my Raven thing there. It says Raven backwards. I've got my zombie Santa. He's from some game, I think. I've got my tree, and then I've got the other tree, and then I've got Raven on the back, and I got Mel driving with me. I think she has her, yeah, she got her family photos in there. Streamline, yeah. I like the streamline. And the outside is a, hard to see. It's a Christmas type thing. I'm big on Scanias when I'm driving an ETS, and my ATS, American Truck Simulator, go-to is that, I don't know, you've probably seen me, my Mac R. 1960s Mack truck with a weathered, rusty, I will, skin on it. It looks like it hasn't been painted since the 60s. I should drive it in here too, actually. There's that might upset some purists though. St. Petersburg and farther. Oh, please, sir. I'm old, but I'm not respected. We're heading from... Come on, don't crash map now. Start it down. Guess we need to open the map up, eh? Oops, the other way. Negative. Go negative, Gramps. Go negative. 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 We started here in Treni, and yes, I'm going to Honningsvag, but I picked the small roads option. The game initially wanted to send me straight up here and along the coast of northwest Sweden to there, but I thought, no, let's do the small roads. So we are wandering. I guess we're halfway. 35 hours to go, that still, so been a long trip. I like the Scania. I've got a few other trucks I've tried. I think I've tried a few of them, but I have a Volvo. I think I have the new Volvo. I got the Scania because I got interested years ago watching this woman who's probably in her early 30s now. She was in her early 20s, I think. It was a long time ago I started watching Ivana, long Polish name, learning to be a female trucker in Poland initially, and she drove a Scania all over the place. And then I got into the game, and I discovered that the developers really like Scanias, it seems. They put a lot of features into the Scania, and it's a popular truck, I think. See, a lot of people, I used to get complaints from people when I did not use this view all the time. But I find that if I'm exploring, kind of nice with those lights coming down at night. If I'm exploring, I really like this camera view because I can see so much of the countryside coming at me. I've got the smaller windows mod, so there's a mod that takes that map navigator in the bottom right corner of my screen and puts it at a string up on top of the screen. And I tried it, and it wipes out the center display in the middle of the Scania dashboard. Oh, thank you. Yes, send me a Discord invite. I appreciate that. Are you on mine? Are you on my? I can't remember. Are you on my Discord? Actually, I'm going through a town. So where am I going? Where am I? Thank you. Oh, St. Petersburg. Oh, I want it to be daytime. I would definitely want it to be daytime. Okay, we want it to be daylight here. Let's actually set it to 7. We're gonna cheat here. There. Yeah, whatever. There's somebody right on my ass there. I figure if I'm driving through St. Petersburg, I want to see St. Petersburg, so. Is that what I'm doing? Let me look at my map here. Sorry. Let me, yes, I will be sort of driving through. Maybe go here? You know. I don't know. I don't know what one would expect to see in St. Petersburg, but stuff. We want to see stuff. Seeing stars. We're seeing construction. I think. Well, maybe not. Okay, we've got wires for buses. Sort of. Kind of weird.
And then turn left.
A single wire usually means if it's a bus, there's double wires close to each other, because then the bus has
Turn left.
two contacts on the bar that goes up. One for power and one for ground. But if it's a streetcar, you have one wire, because you have power on the wire and ground is the metal rails. But in this case, it looks like streetcar too many. Not close enough for buses. Too far away for streetcars. And there's no tracks. That's my quibble for the day. Interesting block of apartments there. So, St. Petersburg can be distinguished by
To turn right.
apartment buildings. Not seeing any hysterical sights.
Turn right.
I just saw a link for a new version of EAA Mappa. I think on the YouTube site where the Brazil and surrounding countries EAA Mappa is downloaded from, and it looks like it's a new version, and it's the 1.36 compatible one. I don't have 1.36 so far for
Go straight on.
for ETS, but I'll keep it in mind. I don't know, let's do this. Okay, so St. Petersburg is, oh, there's a port, of course. Big castles or domed buildings or anything. Oh. Oops. Oops. Light seems to have changed while I was sitting there. Yeah, why don't you guys go ahead. No idea what that was in aid of, or that. Sorry, can you not see my truck? Do I not have enough lights on it? Would you like these lights? There we go. Line divider line. Okay, we're going through a tunnel that goes underneath the famous St. Petersburg, we don't know what. There is a live stream on right now on YouTube by the Baltic Straits. Not that I want to chase people away. They're doing, SCS is right now doing a live stream of their Balkans, not Baltic, their Balkans
Go
map.
straight on.
Actually, what I should have done maybe is hosted that, but that's okay. So they're driving and explaining the map. Actually, I think what I'll do is I'll watch it after, and then I can jump ahead if they start. If my eyes start to glaze over at times. Oh, okay, well there's
Go
the
straight on.
light changing. There's the big St. Petersburg arena of some sort, which may or may not be accurate. Oh, so I guess the roof, I guess the roof. Let's stop again and be that annoying guy. I could put my flashes on, but nobody seems to care. They don't. They just sit behind you. They don't even pass. Oh, okay. So it is some kind of arena, like a soccer arena. That's actually sort of interesting. Yeah, let's take a picture of that. Picture. Take away that, and whatever the hell it is. Got it. Okay. That back. 0. Not F9. There we go. Ordered a new phone today, or I bought a new phone, and I got a separate from. I've ordered a new phone separate from the plan. I'll do a pay-as-you-go plan with Bell.
Go straight on.
I ordered a Google Pixel 3 Black, brand new, unlocked. Hopefully. So I tried to get a Google 3. I looked through it. I decided I want the 3, not the 4. Camera's almost as good. It's cheaper. It has
Turn left.
thumbprint. Yes, I'm looking around too, looking for scenic excitement, but not seeing any. The 4 has face recognition instead of thumbprint or fingerprint recognition to start up. I've got a Huawei P10. I really find the thumbprint log on so easy, because I pick up my phone. I've got it set to my left thumb, so I pick up my phone with my left hand. My thumb goes over the little button, and it's up and running. Bang.
Turn right.
I don't want to have to hold it up to my face and have it say, "Oh, it's you." Especially in Canada in the winter. Whoop. How was that? What are you doing here, Gramps? Not sure what I did there. I thought I knew where the corner was. Anyways, this camera has facial recognition, and it's got a chip, a little thing, a sensor on the front that is radar, because it reads your face with radar. And I'm thinking, oh, that we're just looking for trouble there. So, we're at 31. 31 what? Your temperature? Although this is melting. Well, this is 31. Yeah, this is your spring, isn't it? So November is like our December, May. Oh yeah. April showers, bring May flowers. Yeah, May is when all the flowers come out, stuff like this, the tulips. Yes. But yeah, 31 can be hot. I don't mind. I don't mind the heat, really. Or the cold, really. I grew up north, several hundred miles, and several hundred kilometers. About a 6-hour drive on the highway north of here. So we regularly have cold weather. Just let me check something. So that's where I grew up. Temperature's -4. So the game will take a double. The game will take a double city name for weather. So Buenos Aires, it should have taken Buenos Aires, but it depends.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Is there another spelling for Buenos Aires that the game might be
Right.
thinking about? I mean, I'm not doubting you know how to spell Buenos Aires, but maybe there's two ways. Maybe there's, I don't know. Buenos Aires. Ah,
Keep left.
so what did you type last time? Can you scroll back, or do I have to scroll back? Temperature 28.7. With the capital B. Huh. That is weird. Because look at the way I spelled Kirkland Lake. Are you a software developer by any chance? Let me try something. There you go. Nope. No, I'd wondered at your the inquisitive mind and the attention to detail and the let's try this often goes with well, several you might be either that or you might be a bartender. I was joking with the server, well, they're server slash bartenders, the women. It's all women too at my local place.
Keep right.
And saying, one of the features or one of the things they need for their job is they have to be sort of a bit obsessive compulsive,
And then turn right.
very focused on detail.
Turn right.
Hey, Zortex, how are you? Oh, what happened in your country? Trying to think what's happened internationally. It's a big train crash in India, I think, a few days ago. Okay, yeah, you can put in link, but I won't be able to look at the link, so you're gonna tell me what it was anyways. Thank you for asking. Okay, pull it over here, buddies. And somebody crashed into me anyways. I thought I had room. So tell me, tell me the country. Oh. Possibly. Slovenia. I got a Brazil and Slovenia. Yeah, oh, sorry. You said Slovenia, and I just looked at my map. My game has maps. I want to go here. Here. I think I want to go here. Is this open? Daft truck hit a car, hit the wall, and fell off a curb. Oh, on a highway. That's too bad. Was this in snow or rain or just happened? Jesus, 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 Jesus. What happened here? What the hell did these guys just do? People didn't merge very nicely. Whatever the hell was happening there. Yeah. This, and it felt like I was like somebody crashed in the side of my truck and then the trailer drove over them or something. Car mistake, not trucker mistake. Yeah. Oh, and truck driver's dead. Well, that sucked. Wifey went off the curve. That's too bad, really. Because
Keep right. And
I
then
mean,
turn right.
these guys and gals put a lot of miles in.
Turn right.
Even before I started playing this game, I had a real appreciation of trucks and the challenges trucks have, you know, in terms of giving them space, letting them accelerate, pull in and stuff like this. But we had our car lost grip. I mean, it could be a bit of an oil slick on the road, but it also could just be a car, yeah, that was just driving faster than they should on rain because you hydroplane. That's too bad, really. And depends on the tires. I mean, I'm really big on the proper tires because no matter how good your brakes are, how good everything is on your car, it all boils down to those 4 little rectangles touching the pavement. And I push my friends here in wintertime, I push my friends to get winter tires. People buy all-season tires. It's really 3-season tires because in the wintertime, you don't have the traction. Winter tires have big tread, but they also have a softer compound, so they're basically stickier when in cold weather, so you get better traction. You can't drive them in the summer because they're softer and they wear out, but I have no idea what the issues were with this accident, but I'm just saying I have friends that they just still have their summer tires on, and they say, oh, no, I'm good. I never get stuck. And I said, no, it's not about stuck. It's about stopping and not hitting that little old lady that's trying to cross the street in the wintertime in the dark. You may notice I tend to rant at my friends sometimes. Well, that's really too bad, right? Excellent. Oops, why don't we stop right here? Oh, okay. Little fender bender. Another little park on the left. This is kind of nice, driving through the little woods, and the early autumn mod from Grimes gave me just a hint of, ooh, excuse me. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to talk this through. Just a hint of winter coming. A few trees turning brown. I'm gonna get a coffee, another coffee, and cough my way through whatever the hell's happening here, so I'll be back in a minute. So, ta-ta. Don't go away. Yeah, I know. You can't tell why it happened, but you can't tell what happened exactly. So, that sucks. Every accident sucks. Or They don't tend to call them accidents in the news here, but every collision, fatality. Yeah. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back now. I tried to click on that link, and I just succeeded in crashing Streamlabs chatbot. So, oops. So let's go back here. Go there. You gotta click a bunch of things, get it up and running. Click on that thing. And good. Okay. Probably lost a few people. I did lose a few people. Okay. But I did a bunch of coughing. I got a coffee. Oh, train bus. The train bus. Oh, that's why we stopped. That's reasonable. Reasonable. Well, I can see your point, guys. Okay, you guys can go now. Somebody can go now. Oh, are you stuck in one of these AI? We're confused. We don't know what to do. That help? Oh, because there was another train coming. Sorry. My bad. Okay, let's try one more time here. Okay, and now go. Okay, you guys go. Now you guys go. Oh, the truck's going. Oh, that's in there. Oh, those are hubs, like for. You don't have another train come. Gotta get completely screwed up. Oh, I see what this problem is. There's too many bloody cars. Okay, these two guys go, and then. Okay. Could have been a. Could have gotten pretty ugly there. Ah, Vendatron. Thank you very much for the host, my friend. Good morning, or almost good morning. It's good afternoon here, but yes, good morning. And we also have Hades Realm here on from Brazil. Buenos Aires, or regions thereabout. And it is somewhat, it's feeling like Hades to him. It's 31C where he is. How hot? Hades, how hot does it get there in the summer? I mean, here in Ottawa, we can have, you know, I don't know if we have like, 33 feels like 40 sort of thing. Sort of the hottest we've got. That humidity thing is what gets you. I've got the early autumn mod. We still have leaves on the trees, so there's occasional brown shrubbery. I'm not sure how they do that. But they do that. It's kind of a neat effect. I was saying I've ordered, hopefully I have, had an ad. Oh, I got money from those. Okay. Okay, well, I've Best Buy has received my order, so you like that, eh? Am I zoomed back enough? Do I need to zoom back more to see the lights, or is that good like that?
Get ready to turn left.
If I zoom back more, then I have just more of my garbage bookshelf, so.
Turn left.
And of course, there's the lights inside, right? There's the ones that wobble back and forth like that, and Santa, and the little tree, and the big honkin' tree that wobbles. Not my idea, Melissa's idea to put that tree up there. I asked her if she wanted to hide behind it. She said, no, she just, kind of reminds her of Christmas at home. Coming through. Oh, isn't this a nice little town? Look at the colors here. Pretty, eh? People standing around, talking. The whatever we're crossing now. Be lily pads there. With your pension? You're on a pension? Thought you were a student. How can you be on a pension? Oh. Oh, I get it. Can you move it? I didn't know you could move. I thought you just had to leave it, and then, 60 years from now when you finally retire, it'd be like, oh yeah, son, I'm getting $7 a month from this job I had ages ago. Yeah, yeah. But I didn't realize that you could. Good for you. Damn good idea. I started way too late contributing to a pension. I'm okay, because I sold a house and I have a good financial advisor. Oh, yeah. But can't you take some and put it in one of those tax-free savings accounts, whatever the hell they're called? I don't know whether TFSA works or not. Maxed. Okay. I've got a chunk of my money in an annuity. Could you take the excess and use it to buy a fixed annuity? Now, granted, annuity is going to be a fixed payout probably. So 40 years from now, it's not going to change with inflation. Yeah, leaving it works too. That means 40 or 60 years or whatever, then you start to get a pension from that. As long as it's with an employer that you know is going to be around, you're not going to lose your pension. You weren't working for Sears or something. Oh well, public service, yes. Fine. Actually, don't call me Ashley. If you graduate and you go back and work for the public service, then you could probably bridge the pension. Or yeah, you might graduate, yes, and work for a university. Torturing other PhD students. Hard choices. I was lucky, a friend of mine and former girlfriend, her son went through, got a master's in economics and decided to start working for a company here in Ottawa that did financial planning. He was looking for people to start off for clients. He started with his mother because she was ex-RCMP, had been putting in a percentage of her savings, and by the time she finished, the percentage was a big chunk. So huge portfolio, but he also needed a small portfolio. That was me. So he took mine on for free and advised me what to do with all my pensions and my house and savings and all sorts of stuff like that. So I'm comfortable thanks to Cam. So no, I did not get some writing done. I'm sitting here driving. I'm depressed. I've got... Ooh, don't hit me. I've got last week's story, and now I've got another story due this Friday. Last week's story is so close to being done. I just have to sit down and write it out. It's 1,000 words. I got an idea where it's going. I tend to second guess and self-edit myself.
Go straight on.
Maybe I'll set myself a time goal this afternoon. I want to set off to my local, because I haven't been there for a few days. So I've got, time are we? 1. I can go from 2 to 4 sort of thing. If I write from 2 to 4, I should get enough of it done.
Go straight on.
I also got to my doctor yesterday to address this persistent double vision problem I've been having. I probably had it for decades, but it started getting worse last spring. It's just if I focus on an eye chart of the doctors, I can pull the letters together. But other than that, everything's slightly doubled, just enough to be, I deal with it. But so my optometrist was dinking around with prisms on the lenses and shit like that. And it's something that's come on. I might have had, like I said, I might have had it for a long time, and my eyes just compensated. And maybe, like, you can sometimes have the lenses offset. basically. And so the image is thrown, the images are not thrown on the same place on the back of your retina. And, you know, the software in your brain, and it is soft, does processing and fixes it. But maybe it's gotten worse. So my doctor's good. So he's referred me to an ophthalmologist
Go straight on.
within the next few weeks. Excellent. He did some tests, quick tests, and said, looks like I haven't had a little microstroke. Sometimes that affects one of your eyes, but they seem good. And he scheduled me for MRI. Scan my head, and that will be within a month too. So, yes. Oh, sorry, we're just looking at your. So, my girlfriend and my younger sister are all freaked out now that I'm getting an MRI scan. But, well, you're better to have an MRI scan than to have symptoms and not be doing anything about it. So, really. He's pretty good. He set me up. He said, okay, well, I've done the referral. I sent the referral off. They'll be contacting you. And I said, he said, it's the Mulfar Hospital. It's that's nearby, and they're usually quicker, especially this time of year. They seem to be quite quick this time of year. And I said, so that'll be just later this afternoon, right? Because I've watched Grey's Anatomy. And he laughed. He said, no. But hopefully find out before Christmas, and hopefully good news before Christmas. So I found, you know, this oops, a couple of years ago, I noticed that it's harder and harder for me to drive long distances. I can drive, but if I'm
And then turn left.
within an hour, you know, going to Toronto, like well, we went to a cottage, and I could barely get an hour before I was tired and had to pull off and take a rest. And I think it's just because it was getting harder for my brain and eyes to focus. Ooh, this looks like fun. But it is. Let me crank up the volume here. Let me crank up the this one. Oh, yeah, okay, well, force feedback, great. Want to feel dim bumps. So like I said, a few years ago, I noticed that it was getting harder for me to go on to drive. So that's probably because the symptoms were getting worse. And I think I told, you know, I told the doctor that it wasn't as if I said, so this started, you know, yesterday afternoon at 3 o'clock, and I was perfect before then. He'd be a little more concerned. It's a nice construction area. Sort of. He'd be a little more concerned than if I described these gradual symptoms. Sort of. I guess I can think of things that could cause a gradual increase. That's the problem with watching shows like Grey's Anatomy. Ow! Holy shit, what did I hit? I don't know, but I don't see a lot of gas stations here. Oh, good. There'd be good. So, yes. We had one back there. Isn't that nice? Oh, and they've got me going in here for some reason. Just because it likes to have I think maybe we'll do that. Yeah, we're out of gas, but last time I ran out of gas, though, I got near the gravel. Last time I ran out of gas, I pulled up to the pumps, and I did not have to shut the engine off. That's interesting. Somebody's woodlot. And why don't we just park right there? Oh, why don't you just pass me? Yeah. I did not have to turn the engine off. I pulled up to the pumps, and the engine stopped with 0 liters left. Like, yay. I guess there was something sticking out from that rock face that I went next to when I got that big bump. Another bridge, sort of. Oh, not really a bridge, just a culvert that sunk. Somebody's tractor abandoned. An old, Okay, Hades, have a nice, in 2 hours, I hope to be writing in 2 hours. But, have a nice time, Hades, and, find an air-conditioned room. Or a cool patio. There we go. So, there's a lot of traffic taking this shortcut. Oh yeah, so gas, I've got gas for 186 kilometers. See ya. Oops. Could be. What have I got to go? I've got 30 hours, which is 90 minutes, hour and a half, yeah. What do we got here? Construction. Sorry, I'm going through the middle of a construction site like this. Oh, but it's paved anyways, sort of. Yeah, hopefully I'll get everything sorted out. So, get my story sorted. Go to my local. Check out the new server. She was there last week. Bartender. Forget her name. I've written it down. I'll write it down in my address book for the pub. Nice woman from just north of here. Grew up in a small town like I did. Married about 10 years and separated, basically separated for the last year of it, I think she said, and then finally got divorced. And so she's just trying to get back into the dating game after 10 years. But she used to be a figure skater, so she's small, fit, cute, smart, funny. You know, the problem is that when you get into the pool, the dating pool, there's a lot of weird people out there. Sorry. Ooh, I should look for trains, I guess. Do I find that playing ETS makes it more difficult? Oh, sorry, I'm rambling here. What do you, Bendertron, what do you mean by it? Because I was talking about dating, and I'm not. Ooh, that's a nice abandoned house, isn't it? That pretty. Geez, an old beat-up trailer. All sorts of shit there. Well, that guy wanted to pass me, but didn't. So do you mean makes what more difficult? Writing? And Dating. Ooh, another broken down house and then a nice house. Nice fence. Nice little village. Oh. um. Well, I don't know. I have been driving a lot the last. Oh, is that where you're going here? I have been driving a lot in the last, a lot more than I used to in the last 9 months. Cows. Look out, cows. I don't know whether that has stressed my eyes. Don't know. Don't know. Because I read a lot. I've always read a lot, so I've been using my, I write, but I read a hell of a lot, so that might stress my eyes too. Good point. Oh, other than cows? Yeah. There's bunnies. There's little red hares, I guess, that skip across the road sometimes. I think I've seen, maybe it was in Russia, one of the Russian add-ons. I saw caribou standing off in in some trees. I think it was that map. I can't remember for sure. Oh, look, a highway now. Ah, oh, how about that gas station? Oh, good. Soon. Soon to be good. Because I think we're down to, oh, 80K. We're good. Yeah, it'd be nice if they even I mean, there's chickens. I see chickens and I see horses and I see cows. I've come around a corner and
Get ready to turn left.
to a herd of cows, middle of the highway, and I've run through several flocks of chickens, but nothing
Turn left.
other than little bunnies. Maybe they'll add it. And SCS should add them too. Yeah, like in the ATS map, they should put more. Okay, where's the gas station here? Oh shit, is it a gas station or just a garage? What can we look at that closely, Damn, just a garage. Oh, okay. Well, is there a gas station up here? No. So I think we have to go to plan B here. Um, be bloody expensive gas. I was thinking I could buy the garage, upgrade the garage, fuel at the garage, and then carry on. My alternative. Oh yeah, probably yeah. Yeah, I'm super lazy too. I should be starting my writing assignment. I'm gonna go till 1:30 today. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to 1:30. I promise, and then I'm gonna have a shower, have some lunch, do my writing. But in the meantime, I want to, I won't get here. And don't they have the option that you can call for gas, call for service? So we'll do that. I'll call for gas when I run out. But let's do a save. Save. We'll go. Yeah, 60. Yeah, we're not going to make it. Oh, we'll have fun.
To turn right.
Yeah, I saw the symbol and I thought, oh, it's a gas station. No, it's a garage that you can buy. Upgrade. And gas up.
Get ready to turn left.
I will get ready to turn left. Build.
Turn left.
Anybody here? Anybody there? They had a yield. They were nice enough. What a nice little town here. This part of the map seems better. I like the eastern part. Pro mods, maybe because look at this garbage. Okay. Oh. Bump, bump, bump. Excuse me, guys. Uh-oh. We're running out of road again. Oh, there's a different kind of road. And then, I suspect we're back to... Oh, I thought it was gravel. Different kind of shrubbery here. Low bushes, they've started to brown up first. Okay, we're ignoring the gas gauge until we run out of gas. I'm pretty sure we're not going to get there, though. Where are we at now? Train tracks. No trains, I hope, because I'm not looking. Just figured that wouldn't help my mileage at all. Oh yeah, we've got sort of 1 foot on the pavement, 1 foot in the ditch. Unless there's a surprise gas station. I've seen that on a Russian open space map. There's a couple of places. I'll be trying to get into a drop-off. You're a military zone or something. Running low and oh look, a gas station. It's not even marked on the map. And it's not just one of those trucks. We can rest up here, but no, 10K. So we could rest here, and oh, we could stop and siphon fuel. We can do that. No, we're not gonna do that. We're just gonna wait for things to die. And I'm out of fuel. Yeah, we're trying to start. No, we're out of fuel. So, we're gonna put our flashers on. Stop. Brake on. And we get on the phone. And what time is it? 17:13. 50 liters. 243 euros. It'll take 30 minutes. Sure. Oh. Or 49 liters. It'll take us 150K. Is that gonna be far enough? Well, there's somebody behind me being an ass. So, think we can get there. All the more reason to pull in off there. Oh yeah, I think we can get there. That is... Okay. I ran out, I've run out, well, I've been playing for several years, and I've put a lot of miles, and I've managed to run out a few times, differently. One time I was in the Romania area, and there was just this, you had to go from A to B, and if on this particular road, there was no way for me to make it. I'd fill right up, I'd head out, and I'd run out. So what I had to do is stop, drop the table, trailer, you know, 3/4 of the way through, drop the trailer, drive ahead, get fuel up, go back, pick up the trailer, and that was good. And there's a few times I've coasted in empty, just had enough momentum going, and there's a few times I've ended up a few K short coasting, and there's a few times that I've driven in with enough to go like another 3K or something. So I've played with a lot of variations. And I must admit, with this latest call for fuel thing, I've got a little slack about it. You know, big deal. 30 minutes, €200. You got a bajillion euros. Give you enough to get to the gas stations. It's nice. So yeah, so we're going to 130 today. That's it. It is 13:17. So I figure even if I don't finish my story, if I just sit down and work at it for a couple hours, I'll have, well, I should really. I'll be pretty close to being finished because I know where it's going. It's only 1,000 words. I got it structured for the different, you know, turning points, you know, rising, falling, climax, act 1, 2, 3, all that shit is in there, sort of what happens. So it's just sort of putting in dialogue and description and then going through and tuning that up, running it through a grammar checker. Oh, look, this is skinny. And then post it. And I'll bring one of my fountain pens and my notebook up to my local, and I'll work on the story that's due tomorrow. This week's story. My challenge for this week, I think, with the story was, oh, what the hell was it now? I said it last week. Oh, that's awful. What the hell am I writing about? On the tip of my mind there. Yes, up for a drink. Sitting in an old school tavern, not your usual hangout, interesting place. Some people may not be what they seem to be. Of course. Give us a story, your choice of genre. Oh, and you need to incorporate a random object. Throw the dice, pick your object. So I've got a random, so it'll be, you know, deck of cards or a floor mat or a chair or a lamp or, I don't know, elephant. I think it's things, so. So that'll be kind of fun. I like to leave it open, but I also like to constrain it in a way by saying you must, you know, throw the dice, pick one of 6 or one of 12 or whatever like this of this thing, and you must incorporate that thing. Oh, that's a good idea. Yeah. These are, I do that with my, no, I don't even do that with my novels, really. I have a lot of structure when I write. I know what each, like I know what each scene, so I know what the next scene is going to be. So when I start it off, yeah, but no, I've heard that as being quite an effective thing, just starting yourself the next day. John Galsworthy. Nope. Is he a writing professor or a novelist? Or a Twitch streamer? Ah. The tractor sounds interesting. Sounds very tractor-like, eh? Shifted, I think. Oh, interesting.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
I've not heard of him. My girlfriend probably has. She's, oh, yes, a MFA. Oh, we're turning here, so you must let me out. You all better let me out, because nothing's going to happen unless I turn. Oh, and more of this road. Ah, The Four Winds, a set of short stories. Foresight. Sorry. Foresight Saga, is that an author? Oh, shit. Well, isn't that special? Isn't that special? Dang. Didn't go as far as we thought, did it? Dang. Oh well. Can I coast there? I don't think so. Oh well. Stop. Flashers. Maybe I should have done that. Can I have more gas, please? Oh, good. 50 liters. Pretty cheap, eh? That was pretty annoying. So, things to remember. Keep gassing up. Okay, I can see the next one there on this scale. I fueled it up. Like, oh, 50 liters. That's good. Yeah, we can go along. Just chug along with that because it's. How big's the tank? The tank is. Oh, it's 600 liters. That's true. It's not a hell of a lot. My friend Reed, who's online, Jeff Reed, and Catherine Kathleen, his wife, partner, used to follow my stream a lot, and she would be the one that remind me all the time, run out of gas, Gramps, run out of gas. Oh, yes, so she'd watch my gauge for me. And he'd do a little brake check in front of me. Yeah, they come out with 50 liters, which is like, what, 12 gallons? Ooh, look at that nice sparkly road there. That's kind of cool. Not bad. They only take you 30 minutes to get to you, wherever the hell they are. I guess you just could have gone for a tow. I'm not sure where a tow would have taken me, though. I can't remember whether a tow actually tells you where it's going to take you. Oops. Better get going. Come on, Gramps, get going. 126, we're stopping at 130. Try not to tip over. Oh, wow, that's why we're going this way. Because this is the way the highway goes.
Straight on.
Seems to be a roundabout type arrangement. That's peculiar. Oh, hopefully the gas station's here and it's not on the other side of the road. Oh, there's one there too. I'm thinking, how do I get in the gas station? There we go. Oh, and we're cleverly going to make it so that you can't really get in.
Finding a new route.
Finding a new route.
Please make a U-turn when possible.
Make a U-turn when possible. Well, we're gassing up here, Sky, so just, you know, calm down, my dear. There. What do we got left? Did we have left here? We had, yeah, we had 6 liters. So much for that 50 liters just disappeared. I think they gave me gas that doesn't last very long. Okay. And I'm gonna stop somewhere. Let's just stop here, just as an arbitrary spot, like that, even though it's not an official resting spot. There. Okay. Hey, Kimi Coca-Cola. There we go, 129. So I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna do my duke my coffee and have some lunch to fuel up, and then I'm gonna do some writing for an hour and a half or 2 hours, and you're gonna go off and work on your stuff too. So everybody go do their chores now. So thanks for viewing, thanks for following, folks, and we'll catch you later.